Hello and welcome back. I meant to create this video when I received the email about TickTick changing its rules about 2 weeks ago, but time passed by and I'm still a bit preoccupied. Today, I'll be covering the changes in TickTick rules. Generally, the prop firm tends to keep their rules almost the same, maybe changing one or two rules once in a while. However, this time around, TickTick made quite a significant overhaul of their rules. I'll be going over the rules that they changed and why I think this could possibly be one of the best prop firms in the industry right now. TickTick has made it easier by listing down what they changed. A bit of a context here. Before this, I wasn't that interested in TickTick's prop firm account, which I'll explain later. I'll reveal that particular rule that I hate later on. The first change that I noticed was that TickTick is now incorporated in the Isles of Man, a small island off the coast of United Kingdom. The Isle of Man main claim to fame is its 0% corporate tax, one of those tax haven, which is why a lot of the prop firms are seeking to be registered in the United Arab Emirates nowadays. However, the UAE is also starting to introduce corporate tax. I seem to remember that TickTick used to be a Romanian registered company in the past. Actually, Romania also has a very low 1% corporate tax up to a turnover of 1 million euros. I guess TickTick went over the profit threshold. Anyway, I digress. I was like, when did this incorporation change happen? But does it make any difference? No, as long as they can pay the payout and doesn't close down, then it's fine with me. Let's examine the changes. In the past, TickTick used to have a scaling system, which was in line with any end of day drawdown prop firm account. Moving forward, they are cancelling this scaling plan. Essentially, how it worked in the past was that depending on your account balance, you could trade a certain number of max contracts. For example, for the 50k account, if you are in the 5,000 to 51,600 range, you could trade between two contracts. From 51,600 to 55k, you could trade 5 contracts, and so on. In my view, this was quite reasonable. Now, effective January 15, 2024, they are cancelling this scaling system on all its accounts. Another rule they said they changed was the end of day drawdown account. In the past, their drawdown used to be called the TickTick drawdown, and now they are changing the rule to end of day drawdown. To be honest, I have no idea what difference they are trying to make here, because in the past I also believed that the TickTick drawdown was an end of day drawdown. This for me is just a change in the name. If anyone has any knowledge of what changed between the before and after, do let me know in the comment section. The next one is copy trades. Oh boy, do I have a thing to say about this. In the past, one of my main hesitation with TickTick was the number of accounts that you can have at a time and the ability to copy trade between them. TickTick has never specified how many accounts you can have at a time. Basically, you could have an unlimited amount of accounts. However, they had a restriction that essentially limits the account you have to maybe one effective trading account at best. This was because even though you could have an unlimited number of accounts at hand, there's a rule that you could not trade the same instrument in two different accounts, not even the micros and mini cross instruments. You could not have, let's say, you could not long both NQ in one account and MNQ in another account. If you want to trade multiple accounts, sure, one account for ES, one account for oil, and so on. Essentially, it was just limiting everything down to just one account. If you were specifically trading as an NQ trader, you are stuck with just one account, unable to copy trade. Now, with the revision, you can have up to 3 of their so-called performance account. which are their funded accounts. You now have the ability to copy trades between them. This is a highly anticipated change. I don't know why they have that old rule in the past, but I am very welcoming of this new one. Regarding their payout policy, I don't know why they are saying that you can keep 100% of your profits. This actually hasn't changed before and after. Before this, you were able to keep 100% of the profit that you earned within the first 3 months, and then 90% thereafter. This was, of course, above the drawdown buffer. But you have to complete 40 trading days. If you request for a withdrawal within the 14 trading days, sure, you can request for a withdrawal, but TickTick will keep 50% of the withdrawal request. With the revision to the new rules, you can now request for a payout from TickTick anytime. However, TickTick has also become smarter by implementing the 30% consistency rule. With this, it means that you need to trade for at least a minimum of 4 trading days before you can request for the next payout. What I mean by this is, let's say you are very consistent and you stop trading once you reach $1,000 in profit. So in day one, you have $1,000 in profit. In day two, you also have $1,000 in profit. And in day three, you also have $1,000 in profit. However, between day one to day three, you cannot request for a payout within any of these days because the request does not meet the 30% consistency rule. So you will also have to have a profit on day 4 such that the highest profit on any of the one day is not higher than 30% of the total profit. Only by then can you request for a withdrawal. But if you, let's say, you have a very high profit on any of the one day, so what do you have to do? Well, of course, you have to keep trading until that particular day profit is less than 30% of the total profit. The minimum amount that you can request as a payout is $250 and it will take 5 days to process. In the past, the minimum withdrawal amount was $1,000. So, another thumbs up in the withdrawal rules. The cons that TickTick might have now is that it is only on Rhythmic platform, and the 13% consistency rule is keeping it below Take Profit Trader in terms of ease of withdrawal. Also, TickTick has relatively higher prices compared to other prop firm if inclusive of the activation fee because the discounts given are not as generous. But hey, when you have rules like this, the prop firm needs to make sure they have sufficient cash flow and survive in the industry. With the rules revision, it should be paying out a lot more payouts moving forward. Right now, TickTick is offering a 50% off its TT performance or evaluation account. It also has a 75% discount on a bundle of 3 accounts, meaning if you purchase 3 evals at the same time, TickTick will give you 75% off. This 75% off is only until this February 9th. So use the link below in the description to go to TickTick. Let me know your thoughts on the rule changes. And if I miss anything else, do let me know in the comment section. I always had a preference for end of day drawdown prop firm accounts with the ability to copy trade. The overall changes with TickTick had me leaning it over to one of the top tiers among the futures prop firms program. What do you think? As always, do like and subscribe if you find this video helpful. Thank you.